Hey y'all, welcome to my front porch. This is Uncle Dan inviting you to come on up, sit down for a little bit, and let's talk about words. Now, I'm just going to tell you, if you have not noticed, one of the hardest things for us to get control of is the words we say. And unfortunately, Facebook and Twitter and all these social media platforms have also shown us that we even have a hard time controlling the words we write. I mean, the words that we at least have to put enough thought into to make our fingers work so we can actually type those words in. But yes, people, we have word problems. Now, for those of you who are religious or call yourselves saved or Christian or whatever, there's some interesting things said in James, the book written by Jesus' half-brother. At the end of the first chapter, he says, if you seem to be religious but can't control your tongue, you're fooling yourself. Your religion is worthless. Now, I'm just telling you what it says. But we need to spend more time sitting down, shutting up is what I think it says. That's my translation. Now, in chapter 3, he starts talking about the tongue again. He calls it a fire, a world of iniquity. He says the tongue is set on fire by hell. Wow. The words we say and the words we write are a pretty big deal, I think, is what's being said there. Now, Solomon, the wisest man that ever lived, he says that life and death are in the power of the tongue. That's some significant power. I think in the Gospels, one of the writers records Jesus saying that every idle word we say we have to give an account for at Judgment Day. That should be a little sobering. Y'all, just as a side note, I'm looking out here across the road, and there's a deer meandering alongside the road. That's pretty cool. Anywho, so we're talking about words. For you religious people, I just want to point something out, because I've noticed, oh, now there's two deer. That's cool. Anyway, I've noticed some problems lately on how we just jump to conclusions and start getting ourselves all in a what we call righteous indignation, and then we turn around and find out that what y'all was all up in arms about wasn't even true. Gossip is ranked up there with the sins that you think are bad. All sin's bad, but you know, we have our own little list hierarchy of what's worse than others. And we have this habit of patting ourselves on the back because we don't do this, don't do that, don't do the other thing. Gossip's bad, y'all, according to the Bible. And we need to watch what we're saying. But it kind of goes back to, we really need to stop ourselves